Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name is Megan, an intuitive and twin flame coach, and I am back to do, surprise, surprise, a tarot reading. I don't know what it's going to be about, but this was the clear guidance to do for you guys today. It is a new moon in Pisces. It is, the word I'm getting is combustible energy. I will I'll share with you a little story that happened yesterday. I was on the phone with a dear friend, and we were talking. We were spell casting truly through our words. And what I mean by that is creating worlds, manifesting together through very powerful intention and very powerful usage of words. And there was this really pure and strong energy that we were creating together. And right as I was about to get off the phone, I went to close my blinds, and my blinds over my desk area that has all my cards and my crystals and incense and a lamp and just a very full sort of desk. And right as I went to pull the blinds down, the whole wooden blind set fell down, busted the light, busted the lamp, cards went flying, and crystals were broken. It was crazy. And it was like a climax of the energy. It was the energy that we were creating was so intense that it just boom, like can't take it anymore. It's like a tower. And the cards that were turned upwards were powerful major arcana. I'm not going to remember all of them, but it was the Lovers, it was the World. I want to say it was the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it was just really, and those cards happened to be turned over, and the rest of them were lying face down. So, and I'm sharing that story with you just to kind of speak into what the energy is currently doing. And it's very, very intense. It is so intense. So it's this time of action. And for masculine energy, and this is masculine energy within you, and this could be just the masculine energy in the world, it is a time of taking action. Anything that you have been waiting on, and I've been seeing this in my own life, like it's like go time. They keep just saying it's go time, girlfriend. It is go time. And it's so intense, this energy, this creative input, these ideas, this manifestation energy is so intense. I quite literally am not sleeping. Like I just have to surrender and give up that I'm just not sleeping, because the ideas are just boiling, trying to write everything down, trying to still take breaks and, not go into hamster on a wheel energy. But that's my inner masculine. My inner masculine is like, we've been waiting for a really long time. We've been sitting in this void space for a really long time. And now we're getting the green light to take action. Anything that feels out of alignment, anything that was not working any longer in your life. And this could be relationships, jobs, homes, people, you name it, anything. It's like, it's now or never. TikTok. Okay. The clock, it's time. It's time. And that's your masculine energy. Your feminine energy, on the other hand, is a little bit in this Neptunian Piscean energy. We're in Pisces season. We have a Pisces new moon. The feminine energy is a little bit more living. We're going to find out more, because that's what the reading is going to be today. We're going to tune into masculine energy, feminine energy, and kind of see what's going on. And I'm really, the intention is for you to be looking within, like what's going on with your inner masculine and feminine. But what I'm getting from my personal feminine energy is that it's very much, it's idealistic, it's hopeful. But if I'm not careful, if I'm not grounding the energy, if I'm not giving myself time and presence to go inward and to be still and to rest, which has been so hard to do, if I'm not balancing that fiery masculine energy, then I'm susceptible to going into shadow. I'm susceptible to going into fear or doubt, right? So you might be feeling that way too. And because there's a shadow and a light to every sign. And for Pisces, it can be this beautiful, romantic, like unconditionally loving, imaginative, dreamy, it's exalted in Venus. Okay. So it's very connected to romance and love and relationships. My Venus is in Pisces. So I'm very familiar with this energy. And it's just super beautiful and lovely, but it can also fall in its detriment and its shadow. It can fall into, oops, sorry about that, fantasy. Okay. Delusion. And it could be negative delusion. It could be seeing the glass half empty, like this will never work out. I don't deserve this. I'm not worthy. It's not happening. It's not going to come through. If I take this action, I'll fall flat on my face, whatever the action is you're being guided to do. Or it can go in the opposite, where it's everything is rainbows and roses and unicorns, and there's nothing to fear. There's nothing to worry about. I'm fine. I'm fine. And you're not actually being that inner father and mother energy for yourself. Okay. You're just a little bit too stuck in the clouds. You're not being realistic. So only you will kind of know where you fall in that. And if you're experiencing that energy right now, but that would kind of be where your feminine is. But truly the feminine energy, with all this fresh, new, exciting energy, she's kind of asking herself, can I trust this? Is this safe? That's really, I've been hurt before. I've really been hurt before. I've crashed and burned when I've taken these steps and these actions. But what I'm hearing, what they're telling me right now is that you may have crashed and burned before, but it's because you hadn't learned what you've learned now. You weren't at the place that you are now sitting. You weren't ready. You were in a totally different energy than you're now sitting. And so when we're trying to look for evidence to trust ourselves, we sometimes will look at, well, this is times when it didn't work out. And if you don't have as much evidence when it did work out, it can be harder. And this is really what supports faith and trust and belief. But sometimes the greatest initiation on the journey is taking that step, taking that leap of faith before you know how it's going to turn out, because that's a control mechanism. And we have to release control on this journey. So jump in the net will appear. And it's such a cheesy quote, but it's so real. And my guides, anytime I get fearful, anytime I get kind of doubtful, they're just repeating that to me over and over and over right now. And so for those of you that feel like, it's never worked out when I've tried this before, yes, perhaps, but you were never who you are now today. You were never sitting initiated to this place that you are now sitting. You were never as balanced, as harmonized, as whole as you are now in this now moment. So going and searching for evidence is not going to help you take these steps you're being guided to take. What's going to help you is courage. What's going to help you is that, well, let's just try kind of energy. Fuck it energy, that energy. Okay. I hope that helps. That was really being guided to come through. Every time I do tarot readings, you guys know the channeled messages before we even get to the cards end up being longer than the cards. So if that's not your thing, I apologize. Please remember to like this video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. These are all ways to support the channel. And it really, really helps. It really, really helps support the work. Wow, that could not be more divine. Okay, so this reading is already turning out to be so special. So I was asking, what's going on with our inner feminine? What's going on with our inner masculine? You may absolutely watch this for if you're in a divine union counterpart situation. You can be asking about your feminine's energy and you can be asking about your masculine's energy. Okay, so I have my feminine on my left side. I have my masculine on my right side. Feminine, we're getting Lady Portia, divine order. Beautiful energy here. This is the violet flame. Okay, do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. And really, her counterpart talks a lot about karma releasing. So her twin flame talks a lot about karma releasing. And that's what I'm feeling. Feminines, you have ended a very painful, difficult cycle. And right now you're searching for the evidence to trust that it's over, to trust that it's time to move on, that you actually have faith to go on to the next thing. That's a little bit what the fear and the struggle is here. It's exactly what I was channeling. So do what you feel is right in every now moment, one step at a time. You know what to do. Okay. You know what to do. You are supported. You are guided. There, the doubt is an illusion. The doubt is that shadow Piscean energy. Okay. It's safe to trust. I'm hearing it's safe to trust. So being present with yourself, if that little negative doubt voice pops up, soothe it as only the divine feminine, divine mother energy knows how to do. Give it your presence, give it your love. It's only old, outdated beliefs and stories that are coming up, but you're cycling those out. You've completed it. Like the worst is behind you, is what I'm hearing. Overcoming difficulties. Excuse me for drinking. I know some people find that annoying. I just gotta have my coffee because I haven't been sleeping. Okay. And then our masculine energy, Commander Ashtar, like seeing him here is just yes, 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 yes. This is the exact energy that I'm feeling right now. And it's so interesting. I mean, we are in that little in between of winter and spring is the initiation, the action, creativity, after the hibernation period. So seeing him makes a lot of sense to me with what I'm picking up. This is a call to action. Take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. So this is such profound energy for the masculine because the masculine has been in an integration period for a while, kind of trying to embody all the lessons, the downloads, the dark nights of the soul, the awakenings, really trying to let it all live in the body and be encoded. And learning to trust themselves, right? Learning to work with the feminine energy side by side in trusting and having the faith to take the action that you're being guided to take. Okay, that is really, these energies work so beautifully together if you just allow them to work together. And I love that the bottom of our deck here is the Miriam, the actual twins, the twin flame card. This is sacred vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. That pretty much speaks for itself, doesn't it? But yeah, it's really this period of time right now where the hard work has been done. The foundation has been laid. It is time to take that action. It is time to implement everything that you've learned. And you can trust that you're working with yourself, that you are working in an inner union with your masculine and feminine energies. And the inner union as within, as so within as without. So it must manifest in the 3D if you are tuned into a counterpart divine connection, okay, soulmate love, right? It has to manifest in the 3D, but it starts within. And that's really this beautiful balance, like harmonious energy. Sanat Kumara really wanted to come out as well. Very, very powerful ascended master here. This is all about light activation. So this is shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. These messages are pretty much all the same thing. It's, you know what to do. Take that step. You know what to do. Trust yourself. Trust the divine. Trust your counterpart. Trust in life. Trust that what is happening is exactly how it's meant to happen. Trust that everything that happened on your journey was exactly how it was meant to happen. You are being encoded with a lot of light at this time. I know some of us in the Northern Hemisphere are in the dead of winter, so it doesn't feel that way, but you are. This is why we are often encouraged to rest and be as still as we possibly can so that our guides, the angels, the higher realms can really encode us and work on this light activation, which is really powerful. It's grid work. We're quite literally doing grid work on the earth plane to help empower others to hold that light. Okay, so I love that he showed up here with the divine masculine energy because this lets me know that masculine's on mission work. The masculine energy has a fire lit under him and he is on mission. He is like embracing his purpose, embracing why he's here, embracing who he is, because he fought it for a very long time. Masculine doubted, masculine feared, fought that energy for a very, very long time. Bottom of the deck, I just have to show you because you saw me shuffling, overcoming difficulties. That's exactly the energy I'm feeling. So this is Archangel Uriel. The worst is now behind you and you are surmounting any previous challenges. So what I want to say, because this is the Pisces new moon reading for you guys, this new moon has the potential to completely change your entire life. your entire world. And I know that sounds, it's the ego wants to go, okay, sure. Heard that before, right? I know, trust me, we all are programmed to have that response because it's so hard to believe and have that faith. But that is quite literally what this powerful energy and the support that you are getting right now from astrology, from the higher realms is doing. But you have to decide. You have to be the co-creator. You have to be the one to say, yes, I'm ready. I trust, I surrender. Okay. Yeah. Any challenge that you've been feeling that's stressful right now? Give me a card for the masculine, please. Card for the masculine. Anything that's been really like weighing on you, it's meeting its resolution. If you haven't started to see that energy yet, you will, and you're about to. Ooh, okay. Card on the floor. I love when that happens. Okay. Wow. Oh my God. I love this reading. This reading is so good. I knew there was a reason we were doing a tarot reading today. Okay. Divine order. Archangel Uriel. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see the underlying order. Yes. Feminine. This is for you. So that cloudy, hazy Neptunian delusion, seeing like, oh, nothing's going to happen. You know, perhaps what you're seeing in the 3D is giving you cause for doubt and pause. And can I really trust? Can I trust myself? Can I trust this choice? Can I trust this person? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Okay. Trust, trust, trust. There's a divine order. And also for the feminine energy, it's not about her taking action. She can't take the action. It's out of her hands. And that's a scary place to be. It's a trust fall. It's a trust fall with the universe. So that can be really challenging, but that's what you're being guided to do. Masculine advice, 2 cards wanted to come out, and you saw how long it took me to shuffle. It didn't want to come out. Wow. Masculine, these messages are repeating, which lets me know for anyone out here who's watching this, you know what to do. Like the answer is being guided. You're very, yeah, you know, don't second guess, get out of your head. Your head is not going to help you. Okay. Passion, Archangel Haniel. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. Yeah. So your passion is your guide. Does something make you feel, does something make you feel tired? Does something make you feel drained? Does something make you feel sick to your stomach? Does something make you feel uninspired, just bored? Then it's not for you. What makes you feel passionate? What makes you feel alive in your love life and your career? That is where you go. And don't delude yourself, I'm hearing. Don't delude yourself with what you think you should be passionate about. Okay. And you don't have to have all the answers, masculine. That's what masculine struggles with is, well, I'm actually really passionate about working with kids. And I really want to start an after school program. And I really want to work with kids. I don't know who I'm channeling, but this could be for someone. And I really just want to help kids and, you know, work with them. But I just don't see any money in that. And I'm not trained in that. That's not what my degree's in. And I'm on this path and I've been doing this path for so long. So, you know, I gotta be rational and practical. I gotta keep going. No, masculine. The time of denying yourself and your passion is over. We are creating new earth. The time of ignoring your impulses and ignoring your truth is over. You cannot keep walking that path because it will truly kill you. That's a really intense message, but I've had visions of masculines getting sicknesses, really terrible illnesses and body ailments from denying their truth and their inner fire, their inner heart, if they keep on that path. So whatever you're being guided to, that is where you have to go. You know what to do is our next card that fell on the floor. Those of you that have been with me a while know when a card falls on the floor, it's a very powerful message. So this is Archangel Uriel. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Without delay. TikTok. That's really what I keep feeling is that I have an oracle card that is TikTok, and that card keeps coming out and I keep seeing it in my mind. I keep feeling its energy. TikTok for the masculine energy. Because what I really feel is for a lot of you, there's something you know you need to do. And you keep saying, yeah, I'll do it. I got to figure this out first. I got to do this first. I got to like get my finances in order, or like, I got to save up before I can quit for this job. And sometimes that's not the way it works. That's not the way it works. You can't save up sometimes. Sometimes you have to jump and the net will appear. But what is on the bottom of the deck for you, masculine? Gifts from God. You have to learn how to receive here. Sandalphon, we angels bring you gifts from the Creator. Open your arms to receive. It's a beautiful message because obviously you're being told, take action. What you're being guided to do, you got to do it. But at the same time, as soon as you take that action, celebrate it. Open your palms up to the heavens. Give thanks, give gratitude, encode everything you do with gratitude and love. Encode everything you do with gratitude and love, because that is how you're going to be in that intentionality, that co-creation of really, really positive things occurring. Okay, I'm trying to think of which tarot deck I want to go to, because we'll grab some tarot. Okay. Wow, this is a really powerful reading so far. I want to let you guys know that I have a lot of exciting things in the works. I know I've shared with you guys information about a course that is still in the works, still working on that. And pretty soon there's going to be an opportunity to access my work and teachings in a more accessible way. So I know some of you maybe have looked at my sessions and my one-on-one sessions and felt like, oh, I can't afford that, or that's not something I can do right now. And so Spirit has really been guiding me to find ways to keep it accessible for people. Those of you that are guided to work with me in one-on-one, fantastic. But if you really want to kind of still have a chance to work with me, these courses and a Patreon account, that's all coming soon, so that it can it's just about the light work. It's just about the teaching. And so in any way that I'm guided to do it, I will follow that. So deeper, longer formatted readings, more personalized readings, more energy healings. If you like the energy healing I did yesterday, these are all things that are going to be coming. So just want to share that with you as kind of a soft opening. Okay. Wow. Fascinating energy here. We have the 5 of Swords in reverse and the 5 of Pentacles. And it's interesting because I'm kind of doing to camera, but so I am going to take it this way. My 5 of Swords landed. I love seeing this 5 of Swords in reverse. I'm hearing amends, make amends. There was this energy, this 5 of Swords energy, win at all costs, and it doesn't matter who it hurts. And it wasn't ever with the intention, whoever this is, whoever I'm reading this for, because tarot, I'm going to let it just be general. And if the message fits, take it. If it doesn't, leave it. But whoever this was very controlled, is what I'm hearing. Very controlled in their approach. And it could have been an external force, very controlled by their conditioning, by their upbringing, by their family, by their friends, by their need to be liked, by their work, by a toxic karmic relationship, just very controlled. And because of that, it taught them that in order to survive and exist, I can only look out for number one. I got to grab all these swords for myself. And I got to keep my cards close to my vest. I just have to win at all costs, because life is dog eat dog world. What is that saying? I think I said it right. It's just, life is not safe. I cannot trust it. Therefore, this is how I get by. And this was a fear. This was a fear energy, and it was given to this person. It was given to all of us, honestly. Like, let's be real. We all were really conditioned in this. And those of us that came into the world with more trust and faith, we were actually shown that we were crazy. We were actually shown that we were weak, that there was something wrong with us, right? Starseeds, if you identify with that, you came in trying to hold the light for everybody. You came in knowing your worth, your value, your sovereignty. And if you were in like the public school system or even a private school, like that was kicked out of you real quick if your parents didn't get you first. Right? So this is kind of that energy. It's almost like this person really did have that childlike wonder, really did have that open, loving heart, but they got kicked and hurt so many times by life that they said, you know what? It's cool. I'm going to take this for myself. I'm not going to let anyone in. I'm not going to let anyone love me. I'm going to date low-hanging fruit. I'm going to take low-hanging fruit jobs that are easy, right? You know, I love the air quotes, that are something that is accepted, right? Accepted by society, accepted by my group, my family, my community, accepted by these people, makes me look good, gives me a false sense of pride or ego. I feel like I'm talking to everybody as I'm channeling this. Like, this could be very specific. I could be channeling someone very specific, but I also feel like as I'm hearing myself, I'm like, this is, all of us have done this at one time or another, right? And so it was like, I'm taking my toys and I'm going. That's like the imagery they're giving me. It's like, fine, you don't want to play with me. Well, I don't want to play with you either then. That's kind of what this person embodied and took on from their pain, from their experience. That's the evidence that they had. But it's coming up in reverse right now with the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. This is a card of freedom. This is a card, I'm feeling this as an energy of sovereignty. I am sovereign. I am co-creator. I decide who I play with in the sandbox and who I don't. I decide how I spend my days and my time, right? This is an abundant, confident woman. This is somebody that says, you know what? I'm taking my power back now. And this comes with a bit of risk. That's what I'm feeling. It comes with some risk here because I have this Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles is this energy of like loss, scarcity, being out in the cold. It's fear. It's fear. But the thing about this card that no one ever really talks about is these two people who are freezing, down on their luck, just not doing well. They're right outside the church. They're right outside of the church. Their hope, their salvation, their freedom is right here. It's right there. That's really what I'm getting is like someone just like opened the door of the church and was like, come on in and get warm. We have some food for you. Like, and that's why they're walking. That's what I never really pick up on that energy in the Five of Pentacles, but that's really what I'm seeing here is it's like, there's hope. Hope is not lost. Yes, there may be some fear and some insecurity and some doubt. Remember the energy we were talking about in the beginning of this reading. There's some fear and there's some doubt, but you know what to do. And you're super supported. Yeah. And I have the King and Queen of Wands in the bottom of my deck, the Eight of Wands, the Two of Pentacles. So the time is now. That tick tock, time is now. You don't need to be afraid, but honor, and the Eight of Wands came out. Honor and validate if you're afraid. Like, because where we really get stuck is when we try and put on a front, which is kind of this Five of Swords energy in the upright. If we try and put on a front and act like we're okay. Like we're like, I'm good. I got it. Like, I'm fine. No big deal. Nothing's bothering me. No, I'm fine. I love this job. No, I love my house. Send love to all the planets in life that require it. It's my little alarm. Yeah, take a moment to send love to all the planets. All life. Okay, we're back. Yeah, so it's very much this energy of like, I'm good, I got it. No big deal. I don't miss that person. Yeah, that ended. It was supposed to end, right? It's like, don't do that. That's not going to empower you to take these steps. That's not going to empower you to move forward quickly, swiftly, confidently. Okay. The Eight of Wands is almost like that, oh, fuck it energy, because right before the Eight of Wands, we have the Seven of Wands, the holding back, the kind of defensiveness, the fear, I don't know. What do I do? I feel like I have to fight. My whole life is a conflict. My whole life, I have to defend myself. I have to fight against the man. I have to protect myself. I have to protect myself from love. I have to protect myself from, people and opportunities. And then the Eight of Wands is like, you know what? I don't really see the evidence that I don't, but fuck it. I have to find out. I'll never know if I don't try. That's this energy. It's somebody saying, I have to find out. It's the King of Wands. Okay, so this is very masculine energy. This is very much, I do see the King of Wands as the twin flame divine masculine because of the flame, because of the spiritual fire within. So this is somebody that takes their messages from the divine, right? Is guided. Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck there, moving on to calmer waters from this Five of Swords. So there's an amendment energy. There is a let's redraw up this contract. Let's try again. Let's start over. Let's find a way to create peace. Let's find a way to create peace is really what I'm hearing. Okay, I'm being guided to grab a little bit more tarot, and then we will wrap this up with some advice. This is so much masculine energy in this reading. I really wanted to tune into the feminine, but we kind of know what's going on with feminine, right? Feminine is just chilling. Feminine's chilling. Like feminine is listening to her inner masculine, taking the guidance, trusting, doing a trust fall with the universe, with the divine, and saying, this or something better. I deserve it, right? I'm worthy, right? Keep yourself in that place. Trust the divine order, feminine. I'm sorry I don't have more messages for you, but this is really masculine energy coming through loud and clear. And perhaps that's really going to, because I know it resonates for me and the things I'm being guided to do, which is a lot of masculine stuff. So perhaps it will resonate. But I have the Hermit and the King of Pentacles. So this is an interesting energy, actually. The light is lit. That light is lit, honey. That light is lit, boo-boo. Yeah, again, knows what to do. But I'm feeling a tentative. It's a worthiness. That's what it is. It's worthiness. It's worthiness. King of Pentacles is confident, is worthy, is abundant, is loving. He also feels like a masculine energy that is very balanced with his feminine and masculine. You know, we had the King of Wands a moment ago. The King of Wands is like all masculine energy, right? Just fire. Sometimes he has to really consciously invite in his feminine energy. But I always feel about the King of Pentacles, because he's so earth-based and grounded and rooted, that he's very in tune with the body, very in tune with his emotions and the earthly realms. It's just a holding back, because it's like, can I really have all this? You see all the like splendor and life and fertility and greenery and just all the abundance that he holds, that he sits on that throne, and he just, and even the look on his face is like, wow, I did this. I did this. And it's giving yourself the credit, even if you don't have all these things, because that's really the message here too, is it's like a masculine energy. It's like, I don't have everything I want to have, like in the physical and the tangible. I don't have all those things. So how can I move forward if I'm not feeling ready? I'm not feeling worthy of the sun on the bottom of the deck. The sun is the most happy, joyful, abundant card. I'm really drawn to the child as well. So there's been a lot of inner child healing for somebody here, a lot of inner child healing. And it's about trusting yourself that you've done that work, that you've really created a new world, a new paradigm. You've jumped timelines. I talk about timelines on here quite a bit, but I don't feel like I ever really explain them because they're so hard. It's just complicated. But you've jumped timelines by healing, by transmuting, by transforming yourself, by giving the attention to your inner child, by looking at your shadow, looking at your childhood, looking at these wounds. You have jumped timelines, and you are now in the timeline where this is all yours, where you deserve this, where you get all of this. Okay. The Sun card is also like very connected to unity and abundance and blessings. And again, fertility. I'm seeing fertility again here. So, and the Hermit knows, the Hermit is wise. The Hermit is the sage. The Hermit has done the inner work, but the Hermit is a little like, oh God, I know I said I wasn't going to grab any more, but it's like, can I do this? Am I ready? Is it time? And again, I refer you to all of our Oracle cards. Yeah, it's time. And here's our King of Wands on the bottom of the deck right now with the Page of Cups. This Page of Cups is a offer. It's an offering. It's an offering to your inner child. It's an offering to, I'm hearing, a lover. It's a peace treaty. It's a peace offering. It's an apology. It's forgiving yourself. Forgiving yourself. I may not have all the answers. This is the page speaking. I may not have all the answers. I may not be in mastery level yet. I may not know everything about the inner workings of my shadow and my heart, but I have done enough work to know that I deserve, oh, my sun card went away, but the sun, that I deserve the sun, whatever the sun is for you. And I know with this passion card, it was about love and career. Okay. But you have to take that action and that step from the heart, right? The page is about emotion. This page, the cups, is about emotions, the heart, leading with the heart. And again, you're not going to feel, the King of Wands really wants to feel super confident, wants to feel like they know it all. You're not going to, unfortunately. You're not going to. I hate to tell you that, but you're not. You're not going to completely know what to do. but yet you still have to take that step. Okay. Powerful messages. Okay. Let's just grab a little bit of advice to wrap this reading up. Almost wanted to come out, but not quite. Oh my God. I can't get any. Okay. Feminine, here's your advice. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Yeah. And what I'm really getting with this is like, keep an open mind about how this comes to fruition. Whatever it is you're manifesting, whatever it is you're creating, whatever it is you're calling in, keep an open mind about how it unfolds. When you attach and you get into that control and you get into that, like, it must be here now, and just any of that, that's when you kind of push it away from you a little bit energetically. Okay. So for you, you're being asked to detach. You're being asked to come into this place of wholeness and acceptance and allowing. And I really do feel you doing that. I really do feel you doing that. I think this reading was just kind of like a information for you around the potential shadow that you can slip into. And if you feel yourself doing that, just to redirect. Right? Just to know, okay, this is just Piscean, Neptunian energy influencing me. This is the collective influencing me. This is whatever, other people. But I know that I need to like stay neutral. And you're very guided and supported. And it also, you know what it is? Because I'm getting make the effort as the masculine's advice. This is great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So cute. And I'm really drawn to that they're children on the card. They're little babies. And they're just, it's like their inner childs have been, okay, I'll come back to the feminine. The inner childs have been wanting to play with each other again so bad. They just want to play. And they're just full of love, unconditional love, without any fear, without any regret, doubt, confusion, shame. They don't have any of that. They just want to play. They just want to be love, be and express and feel love. This is the masculine's kind of guidance here. Just play with your life, right? Whatever is calling you. And on the bottom of the deck, heart-to-heart conversations. So this energy is about this that needs to happen. There's something that needs to be gotten off the chest here. There's something that needs to be spoken. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And that's part of the fear, is like, how honest can I be? Can I be honest? Yes, obviously. Hello, have you been listening? Be yourself, be authentic, be honest, right? So what I was channeling a little bit here with the feminine energy is you're very supported by this angel. And then in this card, you actually see a conversation happening here. It's a masculine and two feminines, but it actually, I'm kind of getting the vibe, it's like a lady in waiting and then whatever, it doesn't matter. But it's a conversation. So it's feminine. There's a conversation here that needs to happen that's coming. Keep an open mind in it. Be honest, be in your vulnerability, be in your authenticity. When you set the tone of that, it enables everyone else to be in that same space. If you're a little guarded and fearful and not trusting, you might not get the outcome that you want. So masculine, I'm just going to leave us here with this. The great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Ain't that the truth? Your inner child wants to come and play. Your inner child is like, I've done all this hard work. Where's my reward? Okay, when's my recess? It's time for recess. Okay, I'll leave you there. I'm sending you guys so much love. Have a beautiful new moon. Take time for yourself, rest, whatever you need to do. And I'll be back soon when I'm guided. All right, bye.